Hey everybody, it's Maggie Mulhern from Modern Salon. I am here backstage at Badgely Mischka, the Fall/Winter 2019 collections, with the man, Peter Gray, who is doing something really special this season. So tell us all about it.
All right, Maggie. So we've got Martha from London here backstage at Badgely Mischka, and we're looking at a bit of post-war glamour. So we rely, it has to be simplicity, working into the elegance. It's 50s, 60s. The guys were inspired by the designer, American designer Norman Norell and Dior. So we went back and we did a lot of Dior early research, and there's always this sort of finger wave in the hair. So to achieve that, what we've done is set the hair on a 1¼ inch curling iron through the top. We've sectioned off the top area, and we've used the Redken full frame 07 mousse just through this area. Through the sides here, we've used the Cutler Protect because we're working with a Cutler team. And we've just used a 1/4 inch curling iron and a couple of really loose sections just curled in here so that we get this ponytail nice and bouncy, and we're going to wind it, dressmaking elastic, away from the scalp so it sits proud like dressage horses. And that was how I sold it to the guys, because they're really into dressage. So instead of a simple low ponytail, we kind of ended up with this really sleek shape. We're going to end up with a wave through the top coming into the ponytail, and this really bounce horsey-like ponytail through the back.
And you know, I know you use Marcel irons. What is that all about? Like, and they're Hot Tools over here. Yes.
So we used Hot Tools very generously have given us their new black line. Now they used to have the gold line. Now the black line is aimed at the professional. It gets slightly hotter, 455 Fahrenheit. Very, very hot. So don't burn your fingers on them for the first time. And we've used the 1¼ iron through the top just to give us, it gives us more of a bump and a kink rather than a deeper wave. The smaller iron you use, the more of a wave you're going to get. So,
so how did you make that happen? They wanted something simple. How did you convince them to go with something a little bit more dramatic?
It's basically do it step at a time, and you're relying on the patience of your test model, basically, and her resilience, because you know, you're kind of going, well, let's do a little bit of this, and then they go, yes, 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 and then you add a little bit, and then you go too far, and then you reduce it. And it's always a game, rather than just going in and doing what they want, because what they want is something reductive, because they want the clothes to show. But what you want to do is bring a show to the show.
So it's a really nice collaboration, especially when it's somebody with you who really knows what you're doing. You're a superstar backstage, and they'll listen to you.
I mean, they really trust us. We've got an amazing relationship. They've got Rob, who does all their PR and organization and production in-house, which is fantastic. He does all the casting, so we get all the ups on all the girls. We know all the girls. We help all the girls. You know, we're taking their tags. So today we kind of sat Martha down during her session, and we got her hashtag and got her and then all the team added her straight away and did a little story. So everybody's kind of scratching each other's back and blow drying each other's backs and helping each other, and it produces.
Well, it's only day one. We'll see you at day 4, and everybody's like. So last question: how do you get on your team? People ask me all the time. I want to work with Peter Gray. How do I get on his team?
Really randomly. Honestly, most of the team come. The latter arrivals have come from Instagram DMs. People who've just had the balls to reach out. You know, and I really like it when people do. I have a look at their work. I kind of look at it with the rest of the team, and we kind of go, this person looks like they're strong in this area, let's work them in this area. And where they're not as strong, we kind of put them with other people.
So have a nice Instagram with lots of great hair, the kind of hair you want to do. That will appeal to Peter Gray.
I think you should do Instagram not for the followers. Do Instagram for what you like. I mean, really, you know, if you feel like posting once a month, post once a month, but rather post something that means something to you, rather than posting a load of stuff all the time that means nothing to you. And try and get as much of your personality in there as possible. Don't try and be contrived. Don't try and, you know, it's always like I say to the girls, you know, if boobs and bums is not where you're at, do you really need those followers anyway? Better to have 10K great followers who include a couple of really loyal clients than have 100,000 guys looking at your bum.
Oh, well, good advice. How do people follow you?
Peter Gray Hair.
Peter Gray here. Thank you so much for this time. I know it's a crazy time. You know, you're doing so many models, but thank you. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Martha. Thank you.